Welcome back to What's the Verdict. Today I'm going to be giving you my verdict MMA picks for UFC 311, Islam Makhachev vs Arman Tsarukyan. This main card is stacked from top to bottom and every fight should be wildly exciting. Starting off with the first fight on our main card, we have Kevin Holland vs Reinier de Ridder. We all know Kevin Holland is a gritty veteran of the game and has swapped weight classes from middleweight to welterweight a few times now. This is a middleweight fight. Reinier de Ridder is a pretty big dude and fought Gerald Meerschaert in his UFC debut. Reinier de Ridder kind of reminds me of Dricus du Plessis in the fact that his style is super awkward, but it somehow works. Although I do think Kevin Holland is going to give up some size in this matchup, I think he's going to be able to get this one done swiftly in the first round via TKO. Moving to the next fight on the main card, we have Beneil Dariush vs Renato Moicano. If you're not a fan of Renato Moicano, you can click off this video right now. I don't even want your view. The guy is just too funny and too exciting when he gets inside the cage. His last few fights at lightweight have been absolutely phenomenal, and that performance over BSD was just mind-blowing. On the other side of the cage is Beneil Dariush, and he is no slouch. Dariush has been a career dark horse in the lightweight division, and he has always been on the brink of title contention. Although Renato Moicano is on a very hot streak right now, I think Beneil Dariush is going to be able to win this fight. My verdict MMA pick is Beneil Dariush by KO in the second round. Moving on, we have a very intriguing matchup in the light heavyweight division, Jiri Prochazka vs Jamal Hill. Two former light heavyweight champions are clashing in this matchup. Jiri Prochazka has been one of the most exciting fighters in UFC history. He's already held championship gold once and is on the road back there now. But first, Jiri has to get through Jamal Hill, another man who is working his way back to championship gold. Both men are incredibly durable and have only taken losses to Alex Pereira in recent years. I think this fight is going to be a battle for the ages, and I see Jiri Prochazka coming out on top with a unanimous decision victory. Moving on to the co-main event of the evening, Merab Dvalishvili vs Umar Nurmagomedov. For this one, bantamweight gold is on the line, along with Umar Nurmagomedov's undefeated record. Umar has looked virtually flawless in his career so far, but he hasn't beaten too many top names within the division other than Corey Sandhagen. Merab, on the other hand, has been fighting some of the best names within the division for a very, very long time. One side of my brain has absolutely no idea how this fight is going to unfold, and the other side of my brain says that Merab Dvalishvili makes light work of Umar Nurmagomedov. Umar does have better striking, but I think Merab is an absolute workhorse that is unstoppable right now. I might eat my words, but my verdict MMA pick is Merab Dvalishvili by unanimous decision. Come back and attack me if I'm wrong, but you better pat me on the back if I get that one right. Moving on to the main event of the evening, we have Islam Makhachev vs Arman Tsarukyan. These two fought once before where Islam Makhachev took home a unanimous decision win. Arman Tsarukyan has been on an absolute tear lately with wins over Joaquim Silva, Beneil Dariush, and Charles Oliveira, while Islam Makhachev on the other hand has been the face of the lightweight division. A dominant champion versus a dominant up-and-comer. This fight has fireworks written all over it. And just like our co-main event, one part of my brain has no idea how this fight is going to play out, and the other part of my brain says that Arman Tsarukyan pulls off the upset by unanimous decision. You can come back at me if I get this one wrong, but you better pat me on the back if I get it right. Once again, here are all of my verdict MMA picks for UFC 311. This has been Daily Tapouts FC. Thanks for watching.